This is a live look from Live Tracker 3. Right now, our crew is driving near Dutch Flat in the Gold Run area. You can see some good steady rain is coming there down on the road, definitely having to use those windshield wipers. The roads are slick, so we are seeing rain, we are seeing snow. It is definitely an active weather day. Let's go now to meteorologist Dirk Verdorn, who is tracking this. It's a busy day on Doppler, Dirk.
Yeah, it is. And as they come down in elevation into the rain, you can see that line of rain making its way up the west slope of the Sierra, and that cuts across the valley as well. We've had a few lightning strikes, so there have been some thunderstorms, but really it's just been the heavy rain. Here we are along I-80, Colfax getting hit pretty good right now, and that's going to be working its way up into higher elevations as you get past Alta. And then again, the Blue Canyon area, Immigrant Gap, all expecting to get some of that heavier rainfall, not the snow. And you saw in some of those shots with Orko earlier on the Live Tracker that we had the snow on the sides of the roads. Well, that's going to be getting some heavier rain to help melt some of that snow. Auburn, looks like you've had some pretty heavy downpours, as well as Georgetown. Forest Hill's been seeing that. Placerville getting some heavier rain. Pollock Pines, Cameron Park, you're seeing some very heavy rain. This does taper off a little bit as you make your way into the valley. Still some rain though around Rancho Cordova, Slough House area getting some rain along Highway 16. And then we see some breaks across the valley, and then we get into the west side of the valley and through the coastal hills. You have some rain near Vacaville. Fairfield has a few showers there. Vallejo, Rio Vista getting some rain. It picks up as you work your way south and to the east here from Patterson towards Modesto, where we had some very heavy rainfall. Escalon seeing some rain, and then we look in the Bay Area, and there's more to come. Look at all this rain that's currently making its way in towards the Bay Area, across San Francisco, and heading toward the valley through San Joaquin County and Stanislaus counties. You're going to be getting some of that rain within the next hour or so. Take a look at those gray skies. Here we are taking a view of Stockton from our Will Hereford Stockton sky camera. Current temperature in Stockton 58 degrees. So again, relatively mild considering it's overcast and rainy. 55 degrees in Sacramento, 55 in Modesto, and 37 degrees currently at Lake Tahoe. That's not the kind of temperature you want if you want to get some snow. So snow levels are running pretty high. Again, up over 7,000 feet. We are seeing some snow, but it's a very wet, heavy snow. It's just kind of slushy at this point, not really holding together too well. But we will see that happening as we go through the night tonight. Snow levels should start dropping as we go through tonight and into tomorrow, down closer to about 6,000 feet. Winds, we've had some gusty winds today. Winds not too bad right now, ranging anywhere from 5 to 9 miles per hour. A little bit stronger in Placerville at 15 miles per hour, but it's been a little gusty today. And we do have gusts still in Placerville of up to 22 miles per hour, and winds gusting up to 18 miles per hour currently in San Francisco. So this weather system moving through, bringing that heavier rain tonight. That's going to clear out. We'll have a bit of a break, but there's another wave that's coming. That's going to be coming in on Sunday, late Sunday night and into Monday morning. So let's take a look at Futurecast, and you can see that rain developing through the night tonight and then clearing out as we get into Sunday morning. Then just a few scattered showers here and there, and then the next one comes in on Sunday and into Monday, and that's when we're expecting some of the heavier rain. In fact, that second wave that's coming in late Sunday and into Monday, we could see anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to over an inch of rainfall in the valley. So that's what we're looking at right here. The Futurecast showing this is additional rainfall up and down the valley, and some significant rain still expected on the west slope of the Sierra. We are going to see conditions that are going to be taking in the 60s. We'll have a little bit of a break here and there, but the forecast is looking very active for the next several days. Back over to you, Brittany.
Lots of rain, Dirk. Thank you.